Diane, the House just approved John Boehner's bill to raise the debt ceiling. It was a narrow party line vote, and he won only after giving in to the demands of a handful of conservatives who forced him to make changes that assured the bill's defeat in the Senate.
The bill is passed.
For Speaker Boehner, a painful victory.
I stuck my neck out a mile to try to get an agreement with the President of the United States. I stuck my neck out a mile. A lot of people can never say yes. This House has acted. And it is time for the administration and time for our colleagues across the aisle. Put something on the table. Tell us where you are.
He never got that agreement with the president and instead had to put pressure on Tea Partiers to support his bill. Hours of meetings all over the Capitol to tell them to get your ass in line. Late last night, one of them emerged shaken but not budging.
How much pressure is there on you to change your mind on this?
I am very pleasantly surprised that they are not twisting and ripping arms off, but I simply cannot raise the debt ceiling if we're not going to fundamentally change the way we do business. But I just can't vote for it the way it is.
Tea Partiers came to Washington vowing to shake the place up and have played the central role in this drama. And in the end, it was Boehner who had to give in, agreeing to this 5-line change. The bottom line, the president would not get a second increase to the debt ceiling unless Congress first passes a balanced budget amendment, something virtually nobody thinks this Congress will do.
With this bill dead on arrival in the Senate, the leaders still have to do what they have failed to do, and that is come up with a bipartisan compromise to raise the debt ceiling that can actually pass the Congress. And Diane, realistically, if they're going to do it by that August 2nd deadline, they better come to a deal probably by midnight tonight.
All right, John, let's head down Constitution Avenue right now and go to the White House where Jake Tapper is standing by. Jake, what did they say in response to this, and what do they make of those wobbly economic numbers?
Well, there is real concern here at the White House about what's going on the stock market. The economy is very fragile, and people here at the White House, officials, are very concerned that House Republican leaders just don't understand that what they pass needs to be able to get through a Democratic Senate. And they look at the balanced budget amendment as a real poison pill, making sure that that bill from Speaker Boehner will never be adopted in the Senate. Of course, they are trying to convey some confidence. The president today asked by a man who said that he still wanted to play poker with the president. President Obama said, well, I've got a high-stakes game of poker going on right now, trying to project confidence that there will be a resolution, there will be a compromise. One possible reason for that, Diane, is what one Democrat close to the process calls theoretical conversations that are going on all over town, Democrats and Republicans. Theoretically, my boss thinks this if the Boehner bill goes down. Hopefully, they say, negotiations will begin this evening, as John mentioned. Diane?
Only Washington would have to call it theoretical conversations in order to have real ones behind the scenes.